Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you're probably someone who cares about mindfulness, personal growth, or finding a deeper sense of peace. Maybe all of the above. Today, we're digging into something real. What happens when a woman realizes you've lost interest? I'm a psychologist who spent years studying relationships, and let me tell you, when you stop chasing, when you shift your energy back to yourself, it flips the script. Maybe you've been the one texting first, planning everything, pouring your heart in, but now you're stepping back. You're done chasing validation and she's starting to feel it. What comes next? 9 fascinating stages that reveal more about her and you than you might expect. We're mixing science with Stoic wisdom to help you navigate this shift with calm and strength. So grab a seat, maybe a snack, and let's unpack it together. Ready to see how your piece can change the game? Let's dive in. Relationships are like a dance. Someone leads, someone follows, and sometimes the steps get messy. As a psychologist, I've seen this pattern repeatedly. When you've been the one keeping things alive, calling, texting, bending over backward, and then you stop, it's a wake-up call. For middle-aged folks like us, maybe you're tired of the one-sided effort, or maybe you've hit a point where you're asking, what's in this for me? That's not selfish, it's smart. When you pull back, you're not just testing her, you're reclaiming your energy. And trust me, she notices. Here's how it plays out in 9 stages with a little Stoic wisdom to keep you grounded. First up, she starts chasing. You used to be the one lighting up her phone, but now you're off doing your thing, hitting the gym, reading that book you've been meaning to finish, whatever it is. Suddenly, she's texting first, asking, "Hey, how's your day?" or suggesting coffee. Why? Psychology calls this the scarcity effect. People crave what's hard to get. I've seen clients flip from aloof to attentive the second their partner pulls back. Stoicism adds depth here. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." If you're stepping away because you've outgrown the vibe or need space, that's your truth. Don't fake it to mess with her. Just own it. Your calm focus on yourself, that's magnetic. Let her come to you, but keep your peace first. It's not a game, it's self-respect. Next, she might poke at you a bit, testing your resolve. Maybe she teases with an edge, "Oh, too busy for me now," or drops a casual, "Met this guy at the coffee shop today." It's a test. Does your disinterest stick, or are you bluffing? I've had clients, folks in their 50s and 60s, trip here, rushing to explain or snap back. Big mistake. That's handing her the reins. Stoicism's your shield. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stay steady. Picture yourself 10 feet above the chatter, watching it roll by. A simple, cool, glad you had fun keeps you in control. She's figuring out her footing. Your job is to hold yours. That calm? It's gold. Then comes the moment she steps up her game, trying to impress you. Texts get longer and more thoughtful. Maybe she's dressing sharper when you're around, or she's suddenly all about your hobbies. I worked with a guy, Dave, that 58, who stopped chasing his flaky friend. Next week, she's sending him pics of her new painting, something he loves. It's human nature. When you pull back, she fills the gap. Seneca's got wisdom for this. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Her effort might flatter you, but don't jump the gun. Ask yourself, is this real or just panic? Mindfulness helps. Take a 5-minute breather and think it through. If it aligns with your values, great. If not, don't let it sway you. Your peace isn't for sale. Then, the emotional roller coaster hits. One day, she's warm, maybe even flirty. The next, she's distant. Short replies, delayed responses, frustration, confusion, and maybe even a little longing creep in. But here's the truth. It's not about you. She's wrestling with the shift, trying to make sense of the new dynamic. I've seen this happen time and again. Jane, 62, told me her ex went from playful messages to complete silence after she stopped initiating. It's messy, but predictable. Stoicism keeps you steady. Seneca put it best, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Don't get on that ride. Picture yourself as a rock in a rushing stream. The water swirls, but you stay solid. You can't fix her feelings, and you shouldn't try. This is her process to work through. Maybe she figures it out, maybe she doesn't. Either way, your peace remains intact. As things settle, she starts observing quietly. No more playful jabs, no more tests. She's watching. Actions now speak louder than words. I had a client, Mark, 55, who noticed his ex staring at him across a dinner party as if she was trying to understand his new energy. It's powerful. She's reading your life now, not your texts. Stoicism refers to this as ataraxia, an inner calm that no storm can shake. Epictetus nailed it. There's only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. You're not avoiding her, you're simply living your truth. That shift, it's loud without making a sound. She feels it, but the reflection is hers to manage. And when your disinterest holds, that's when she builds her walls. The texts fade and the interactions grow colder, like she's shielding herself. This isn't anger, it's self-protection. I've seen it with clients like Susan, 60, whose friends suddenly went silent when she stopped being the fixer. It's human nature. Marcus Aurelius gives us clarity. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Don't mirror her distance with your own. Stay kind, but firm. A nod, a polite take care if you cross paths. Respect her space, but don't shrink your own. This isn't a battle, it's a transition. You're both adjusting, and that's okay. Then, the curveball, jealousy games. Maybe she floods social media with pictures at bars, laughing, living it up. Or she casually drops, "Oh, this guy has been so sweet lately." It's a test. She wants to see if she can still get under your skin. And trust me, I've seen clients bite. Tom, 64, almost sent a miss you text after seeing his ex post a cozy dinner pic with someone new. Bad move. Epictetus cuts through the noise. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This isn't real. It's smoke, not fire. Let it pass. Smile, scroll past, stay centered. Your peace is stronger than any of her plays. And when she sees you unfazed, that's when the real shift happens. Eventually, acceptance settles in. She realizes the dynamic has changed, and she adapts. Maybe there's a sting at first, but then she pivots, picking up a new hobby, reconnecting with friends, filling her space. I've seen this time and time again. When people let go, real growth happens on both sides. Stoicism shines here. Seneca reminds us, what need is there to weep over parts of life? The whole of it calls for tears. She's on her path, you're on yours. No gloating, no guilt tripping, just respect for the journey. Your inner peace sets this shift in motion, and that's a win for both of you. And finally, the most important stage, your reflection. Losing interest isn't failure, it's evolution. Maybe you outgrew the connection, or maybe your priorities shifted. I've worked with folks in their 50s and 60s who realized they'd been chasing a dynamic that no longer fit their life. This is your moment to look back, not at her, but at yourself. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly, take the good and leave the rest. What did this experience teach you? Boundaries? Self-respect? The value of patience? Write it down, even just for 5 minutes a day. Because at the end of it all, this was never about her. It was about you, building a life that truly fits the person you've become. And that's the Stoic gift. Clarity, growth, and a peace that no one can shake. Here's the psychology behind it. When you stop engaging with a narcissist, you break the cycle. They thrive on control and reaction. But Stoicism teaches something deeper. It's not about playing their game. It's about reclaiming your peace. I tell my clients, you're not a puppet on their string. You're the one cutting the cord. When you detach, you're not punishing them. You're protecting yourself. That shift sends shockwaves through their world, but your calm remains untouched. In today's chaotic world, emails flooding in, social media buzzing, life pulling you in every direction, Stoicism offers a shield. It's mindfulness with resilience. Picture this, you're above the storm, looking down, unshaken. That's strength, that's clarity, and that's what sets you free. This isn't just about escaping their manipulation, it's about your growth. Every stage tests you, patience when they lash out, discipline when they pull you back in, wisdom when they smear your name. I've seen clients like Mark, 52, go from emotionally drained to completely unbothered, saying, I never knew peace could feel this powerful. That's the win, freedom that lasts. Spiritually, it's a reset. Maybe you draw strength from faith, Proverbs 4:23. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Speaks volumes. Or maybe it's a simple morning routine, coffee in silence, deep breaths before the day begins. Whatever it is, it's your foundation. You're not just avoiding chaos, you're building a life of intention. That's Stoicism in action. All right, that's the truth behind the narcissist's reaction when you finally break free. Every phase, every tactic, and most importantly, your path to peace. As a psychologist, I've seen it play out countless times, and here's what I know. When you step back, you don't just remove them from your life, you reclaim your own. Stoicism's wisdom isn't just ancient philosophy, it's a modern superpower. No matter how they react, anger, guilt-tripping, or attempts to reel you back in, your real strength is in staying steady, focusing on what you can control. So what's your next move? Maybe it's blocking their number, resisting the urge to respond, or just taking a quiet moment to breathe. Whatever it is, start today. Your peace is worth it. If this resonated, drop a comment. Which part hit home for you? Or how has Stoicism helped you? Hit that like button if you're choosing peace, and share this with someone who needs it. Subscribe and turn on notifications. We're here weekly, diving into mindfulness, personal growth, and real strategies for a stronger, calmer you. Thanks for being here. Stay grounded, stay strong, and I'll see you next time.